Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
How's it going, folks? And thank you very much for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. This is episode number 559. Episode number 559 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like to ask everybody to please spread this show link around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Well, I don't know how long we're going to be on Blog Talk. Let's just put it that way. But for the meantime, blogtalkradio.com/ghost, all right? blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Now, I don't want to talk about any kind of internal things that yours truly and Blog Talk Radio are having, but let's just say for whatever reason, they've just stopped payment on old True Capitalist Radio, and, you know, we're having some discrepancy about it, and I mean, if they're no longer going to monetize the broadcast, then I am out. I'm out. Anyway, with that being said, don't want to air, internal True Capitalist Radio business out here. But with that being said, you can always get in contact with me, folks, on the last bastion of freedom of speech and social media today. And I'm talking about Gab, folks. I mean, if you don't have a free Gab account, well, by God, do it, man. Freedom of speech, for Christ's sake. You can type in your browser right now, gab.ai, and you can follow me on there under the name Politics Ghost, all right? All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow, all right? And don't worry, show's not going anywhere. Everything's fine. We just may have to go to another alternative. Things don't start culminating in something positive here in the next couple of weeks. That's all I'm saying, all right? Now, with that being said, it is Wednesday, and let's discuss what we're going to talk about today. Obviously, in the first hour, the financial hour, we're going to break down cryptocurrency, stocks, etc. A lot of things coming out of the Federal Reserve that are implicating stocks, to say the least, so we're going to talk about that in the first hour. The second hour, folks, we're going to talk about President Trump. Now, President Trump congratulated Vladimir Putin for winning his fake Russian election. Now, I know that's triggered a lot of people, and I'm for one who understands the president. I understand that actions speak louder than words, and I'm going to explain that everybody out there needs to calm their asses down. Just because he cordially congratulated Vladimir Putin for winning his fake election doesn't mean that they're going to start selling uranium, all right, to each other. Do you understand? Hillary, Obama, huh? I mean, this is just straight-up diplomacy. This is how heads of state need to kind of discuss and have dialogues with one another. And meantime, the nation-states are acting accordingly. I mean, I don't want to get into what I want to discuss here now in the second hour, but just how much respect that they gave the president when the president went to China. I mean, did you see the literal red carpet that they rolled out for President Trump when he visited China? Did you see the kind of respect that Xi Jinping gave President Trump? I mean, and they were hugging and kissing, and now we could be potentially on a trade war. You've got China saber rattling. I mean, this is how international relations works, folks, okay? I know that CNN and MSNBC, they want to hyper-sensationalize the fact that, oh, my God, Donald Trump congratulated Vladimir Putin. Oh, my God. People are idiots, man. Learn a little bit about international relations and foreign policy, and then you'll start understanding why heads of state need to be cordial to one another to a certain extent, all right? At least for face value, you Nimrods. Then we're going to talk about Friday, folks. If these assholes in Congress don't come up with a budget, and let's be honest, they've come up with one. Have you seen them all over the news? They were all over there. Yeah, we're going to come up with a budget. We think that we're going to come to an agreement with something by Thursday. We're not going to let the government shut down. Lest we forget, folks, Friday is the deadline for another government shutdown. That's right, another government shutdown. So with that being said, folks, all these bureaucrats in Congress, they're all coming out, Fox News, MSNBC, CNN, saying there's no worries. Both sides, GOP and the Democrats, are coming up with some kind of an omnibus bill. Everything's going to be okay. And unfortunately, folks, it's not going to be okay. Have you checked out the bill that has been shoved down the throats out here in the House, thanks to Speaker of the House Paul Ryan? And I'm tired of this asshole being the Speaker of the House. If the House is lost in 2018, it's that asshole's fault. It's that stupid asshole's fault. I'm sick and tired of Paul Ryan. I'm sick and tired of this guy. This guy is allowing a bill to go through his House, $106 billion omnibus bill, okay? $106 billion. And you know what? I don't even want to get into what it's funding, but I'll tell you what it isn't funding. It isn't funding the border wall. It isn't funding immigration reform. It isn't doing anything. It's a freaking sham, once again, underscoring that while all these assholes that are supposed to be representing us out there in Washington, D.C. are supposed to be, quote, doing work for the American people, all they're doing is just giving away more and more of our tax dollars to whoever's going to get all these goddamn contracts. I mean, this is 1.6 trillion, not 1.6 billion, 1.6 trillion. Not billion, trillion with a T, trillion. 1.6 trillion. Now, who's going to get all that money, man? I mean, people need to ask themselves these questions. Who's going to receive all that money and why? And I'm going to be honest, the president has come out today and says he's going to veto this son of a bitch. And you want to know something? I think that that's why the House, and obviously I guess the Senate is going to, pass its version of this or okay this or whatever the case might be. But I think that they're going to shove this down the throat of the president and force him to veto it so that that both sides can say, oh, look, the president, he doesn't care. Look, he wants to shut down the government. He doesn't give a crap. I mean, it's just pure political BS. And I'm not sure if you're tired of it, but I'm sick and tired of it. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. So we're going to talk about what's in this $1.6 trillion omnibus bill that the president is threatening to veto if there's nothing. I mean, look, he's asked for many different things, all right? First and foremost, he wanted border security, border wall, border funding, okay? And he got a fraction of what he was asking for from this Congress. He was asking close to $25 billion. in not just the border wall, border funding, more ICE agents, more border agents, more technology, etc. And you know what this Congress gave this? $1.3 billion. $1.3 billion. The president asked for $25 billion. I mean, and where's all this other money going? It's crap, man. I'm telling you, these assholes in Washington, D.C., I hope you know, folks, at this point, are not representative of you. These people are the equivalent of an organized criminal organization. I'm going to continue to say this. All right? I'm going to continue to say this unless the United States people start conducting themselves in a serious political capacity. We are going to continue to see this type of theft that's happening to our tax system. And lest we forget, folks, I mean, this isn't coming out of our pockets per se. We're putting more and more debt on the United States. The United States' national deficit just reached $21 trillion. And by the way it looks, how this so-called House, remember when Paul Ryan claimed that he was a fiscal conservative and all that? That's what he ran on. That's what his whole goddamn MO was. Here this guy is okaying a $1.6 trillion goddamn bill just to sustain the goddamn government for the rest of the year. It's pathetic! Hypocrites, man! That's why I try to give people as much information on this broadcast as you possibly can. They're not talking about this on the media. All they're talking about is the looming deadline this Friday and whether or not, there's going to be a deal done. But I think that they're poised. These assholes in Congress are poised to put some ridiculous garbage that has nothing to do with the president's agenda, $1.6 trillion on the president's desk, and they're going to force the president to veto it. And you know what? I think he should. I'm tired of these scumbags in Washington, man. And you should too. All right? Now, I want to be honest with you. In this past election that was supposed to be some big litmus test for 2018, this Pennsylvania, Saccone and Lamb, all right? Lamb being the moderate Democrat that won that election by a hair. You know what that says to me? That says to me that even though Pennsylvania may have gone Democrat in that regard, this guy Lamb is a centrist Democrat. As a matter of fact, when he came out and spoke, he said that he's willing to work with anyone that can help the American worker. He's pretty much the old school Democrat the way they used to. He is not the progressive Democrat, the ultra freak show, pinko liberal Democrat that has come to encapsulate the whole party. And in my personal opinion, I don't think that electing some Democrats in houses or in positions in the Senate that are dominated by establishment Republicans, so long as the Democrats are first non-establishment themselves and are centrists. And the reason I say this, folks, is we need a completely new crop, a whole new group of assholes in Washington, D.C. At this point, you all know that the Democrats and the Republicans are the same freaking party. They're the same crap, different plate. I mean, look at how all of a sudden they're coming together and everything's all good. McConnell and Schumer are, fluffing each other's asses, and Paul Ryan is like, oh, we're going to get things done. $1.6 trillion. None of it is funding any of the president's agenda, and this is a clear slap in the face to our president. And that's why I continue to tell each and every one of you, our president needs us more than any time before. I mean, we need to somehow conjure up the spirit of 2016 when every one of us were doing everything we can to support the Trump train, to amplify the truth, to show people that, look, we have to have Trump in office to redirect America back to Americana and less to a centralized globalist idea. And we did it. We did it, man, and we can do it again, but we need you, each and every one of you that were out there in 2016 causing a digital ruckus, making the memes, manifesting meme magic. We need you again, for Christ's sake. Don't just sit there. This is a government made for the people and by the people. But once again, if the people fall asleep at the wheel, for the past 40 or 50 years, you're witnessing the direct consequence of those actions. If you fall asleep at the wheel, we're going to continue to allow these soulless scumbags in Washington, D.C. to continue to give away not only our tax money, but our great-great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren's future. So wake the hell up. I'm telling you, man, we need the spirit of 2016 again, for Christ's sake, man. Wake up! Come on! Anyway, let me continue going, folks. We're also going to talk a little bit in the second hour about the Austin bombings. That's right. They finally caught the bastard, and, I mean, to my chagrin, I guess the listeners were right. I suggested that it was a possible Yehudi or a black Muslim trying to bomb minorities to, build a narrative. But I guess some of the racist components of my listener base was right, because they said, oh, come on, Ghost. No black man knows how to operate or construct a bomb in that capacity. It had to be somebody that was white. It had to be somebody that was white. Well, you were right, all right? It was a white 24-year-old by the name of Mark Anthony Condit. We're going to talk about this kid. Of course, much like the explanation for the Las Vegas mass shooting, there is an unknown motive for these bombings. Now, I know that you've got lamestream media out here trying to conjure up blog posts that this young man did when he was, This was 2012 blog posts. They're trying to, get a glimpse into the mind of a 24-year-old kid. Obviously, who knows? I wouldn't be surprised if psychotropic drugs were somehow involved with this kid. Believe me, I kid you not. I'd like for somebody to investigate that, whether or not this kid was on some psychotropic drugs. But you got the media finding, 2012 blog posts from a 24-year-old kid. I mean, do you understand how young this brat would have been if he was writing blog posts in 2012, you morons? Oh, I'm going to get an insight. Anyway, regardless, we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about Facebook and the Cambridge Analytica scandal, folks. Now, of course, Zuckerberg, when his fucking ass is on the hot seat, excuse my French, but I don't like this son of a bitch, and I don't like Facebook, all right? But this goddamn son of a bitch's ass is on the hot seat, and you know what Zuckerberg comes out and does? He's the victim now. Oh, typical liberal. Typical liberal. I'm the victim. I don't know. We're going to audit our app department and make sure that this never, ever happens again. Let me tell you something. In the second or third hour, I'm going to lay down an argument on not only why Mark Zuckerberg should be removed from Facebook, I think he should potentially go to jail for insider trading. Folks, how long did Mark Zuckerberg, whatever his name is, how long did he know about this scandal before it became public? Because he miraculously, this past September, put in a request. Because, when you're a CEO of the company and you own a massive amount of shares, you have to make it public ahead of time how much you're going to sell of your shares. And he notified the SEC, Mark Zuckerberg, back in September, that he was going to sell close to, 40 billion of his shares within the next 18 months. Okay? 18 months. And this was back in September. It is now March. How much has he sold from September to now? And when did he know about the Cambridge Analytica scandal? He obviously knew it years ahead of time. I mean, there's no reason to not think he didn't. He is the CEO unless he's completely incompetent. I mean, these are questions that need to be asked here, and I think that Mark Zuckerberg should be prosecuted for insider trading. Martha Stewart went to prison for less than this. For less than this. So I think it's the end of Mark Zuckerberg, and those of us that are a part of the memetics, meme magic, we need to throw those memes around like wildfire, baby. All right? Mark Zuckerberg for prison 2020, baby. Right? You stupid, wide-eyed, big-pupiled prick. You thought that you were going to be able to run for president? How does it look now, Zuckerberg? How does it look now, boy? Stupid, disingenuous son of a bitch. It couldn't have happened to a better scumbag. That's all I'm saying. All right? Couldn't have happened to a better scumbag. I'm enjoying the fall of Facebook. I'm enjoying the fall of Zuckerberg. I hope that you're grabbing your popcorn and enjoying it too. Anyway, in the third hour, we're going to get a little bit of international relations. Talk about Africa. Africa. Get away. The reason we're going to talk about Africa, folks, is because, remember I talked about the European Union and how if you take a look at the name European Union and ask yourself, what was the last nation state to call itself a union? The Soviet Union. The union that was the first nation state of communism. And how I said that this whole European Union nonsense is communist in nature. And I said that there was an emerging African Union, even though you idiots thought I was nuts at the time. I said that there was an emerging African Union. And that African Union was going to emerge. Well, it's emerged today, folks. All right? 44 African nations have signed a continent-wide trade pact. So Africa as a continent is now going to trade as one. It is now creating a super nation state amongst the African nations. And there are 2 nations that refuse to sign, and we're going to talk about that. But what did I tell you, folks? I told you that what's happening across the globe is a centralization of global power. I've said it, and I'm going to continue to say it. You people need to wake up and realize that this is where the world is going. And thank God Donald Trump was elected president to halt the United States from going into this goddamn communist crap. Thank God. But by God, Donald Trump is nothing more than a holding pattern. And that's why I hope some of you that are listening to me out there, or somebody, can emerge as a leader, as a capitalist leader, to sustain the continuity of everything that Donald Trump will build during his tenure and continue to sustain it thereafter. Because we need these capitalist leaders. We need people that are capitalists, that are fearless. But it doesn't seem that we have enough people to even have enough intelligence to tie their own freaking shoe. Kids nowadays don't even know how to write in cursive no more. They don't know shit from Shinola. Anyway, once again, Africa just signed a continent-wide trade pact creating the African Union. We're going to talk about that. And guess what? Since we're talking about unions and we're talking about EU and all this other crap, what did I tell you about these Eurocucks? What did I tell you about the European Union? A bunch of commies! A bunch of communists! Well, Germany has come out today and said it's going to sell chemical weapons technology to Iran. What? What? To Iran? I mean, this should underscore to all you Eurocucks that are living under this communist nonsense, this should show you where the European Union's loyalty lies, and it lies in Islamic radicalism. You understand that? It lies in embracing Yehudis. That's why they're bringing them in. And let me tell you, if you think that this flux that has already done countless damage, probably irreversible damage to Europe, if you thought that first run was something, there's another 3 million coming around the pike, boy. There's another 3 million coming around the pike, going right into the EU nations. And I hope that y'all are ready, boy. I hope y'all are ready. But lest we forget, all you Eurocucks, silence is consent. At least Poland and Hungary are having balls and are trying to say, hey, EU, screw you, all right? Hey, EU, screw you. I mean, we need more countries with balls like that, for Christ's sake, man. Nobody elected these European Union bureaucrats. I mean, just like the Africans are doing here, the European Union was nothing more than an economic deal. And then within the span of, 30 or 40 years, it's turned into a super state. It's now the EU wants its own nuclear weapons. Now the EU wants its own military. Wake up. But this is a slap in the face, man. Germany to sell chemical weapons technology to Iran. Now, what the hell does that say about Merkel and the EU and where they stand? I'm telling you, that's why they're so pro-Yehudi. That's why they're so pro-Yehudi. That's why they let those Yehudis into their goddamn country and allow them to rape their women and not do a goddamn thing about it. Sick, man. Freaking sick. And last but not least, in the third hour, we're going to talk a little bit about the U.S. tariffs on steel and aluminum are going to hit China and the world this Friday. Woo! And let me tell you something, man. I know everybody out here in the media is talking about, oh my God, trade war. Oh my God, it's going to be awful. Oh my God, give me a break. You know who it's going to hit the worst? The corporations, because they're going to have to move the means of production out of China and move it to maybe, I don't know, Mexico. Remember, we talked about that in 2016. We've been in negotiations with Mexico and Canada to renegotiate the NAFTA trade deal. I think that at this point, the United States is talking some sense into Neto, or whoever the hell the government apparatus is that's making these economic decisions. But I guarantee you that Mexico could easily suffice the manufacturing component that China brings to the United States' consumption. And the thing is that regardless of how low the wages are in China, the amount of money that it takes for these tankers to go across the ocean to bring the product from China to the United States, that will be offset, because you're right. I mean, if it's in Mexico, if the means of production are in Mexico, you don't need the costs of delivering the product is nothing. So it offsets the Chinese cheap labor. And not to mention, the president has opened up more diplomatic ties, more diplomatic communications and travels with Taiwan. And folks, Taiwan has cheaper labor than China. And if you want my personal opinion, I think Taiwanese product is a hell of a lot better than China. I'll tell you that right now. I remember in the 70s and the 80s, everything was made out of Taiwan, and it was made fairly decently, man. I mean, you get something made out of China, it's crapped out within 3 to 6 months. You got to go buy some other piece of crap. So anyway, with that being said, we've gone through what we're going to discuss here in the 3 hours on this Wednesday. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about cryptocurrency, folks. Let's get right into the financial hour. Now, we're starting to see some steady climbing of the current market capitalization of the entire cryptocurrency markets. It's starting to steady at about, 340, maybe about 330. Current market capitalization for the cryptocurrency markets today is $345 billion in market capitalization for the entire cryptocurrency markets. Let's go ahead and get to Bitcoin. Now, the reason I want to talk about Bitcoin is because obviously it was the first one on the blockchain, and secondly, it's on the top of everybody's head. Whenever you ask anybody about cryptocurrency, the first thing that's going to come out of their mouth is Bitcoin, so you got to cover it. Let's say BTC is the symbol. Current market capitalization for Bitcoin is $151 billion in market capitalization. The current circulating supply for Bitcoin is 16.9 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone down slightly, 0.28% decrease. Current price for Bitcoin, still under $9,000. I know we saw it pop up above $9,000 for a bit. It is back down, $8,939.79 per Bitcoin. Let's get to Ethereum. ETH, current market capitalization is $55 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 98 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone up slightly, 0.17% increase. Current price for Ethereum, ETH, $560.97 per Ethereum. Let's get to Bitcoin Cash. BCH is the symbol. Current market capitalization is $17 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 17 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone down 2.68%. Current price for Bitcoin Cash, $1,031.64 per Bitcoin Cash. Let's get to Litecoin. Litecoin is also, once again, competing for that alternative to fiat. So that's why I always got to cover it, but Charlie Lee needs to shut his stupid damn sushi-eating mouth. All right, Litecoin, LTC, current market capitalization is $9.4 billion in market cap. The current circulating supply is 55 million in circulation. 55 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone down 0.40%. Current price for Litecoin, symbol LTC, $168.81 per Litecoin. Now, I want to cover EOS, and the reason I'm covering it, folks, because I think that we're going to see a massive bounce back on this one. We're already starting to see it. That symbol EOS. Current market cap is $5.2 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 742 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, EOS has gone up 15.20%. A whopping 15.20%. Current price for EOS, $7.02 per EOS cryptocurrency. Excuse me, Jesus. I'm stumbling and mumbling over my own tongue here, for Christ's sake. Let's get to Monero, symbol XMR. Current market capitalization is $3.4 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply, 15.8 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Monero has gone down 2.76% decrease. Current price for Monero, symbol XMR, $218.47 per Monero. And that likes to run, baby. That likes to run. Remember, pattern or swing trading play on Monero. Let's get to Dash, folks. Love the price on this one. DASH. Current market capitalization is $3.4 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 7.9 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone up 0.47%. Current price for Dash, symbol DASH, $334.26 per Dash. Let's go ahead and get to Quantum, folks. We saw a little bit of a pullback. People are taking profits. But let me tell you, we talked about the Binance contest in which they're giving away tens of thousands of Quantum based on the volume that one trades at Binance. So that's going to fuel the volume, that's going to fuel the demand. And moreover, folks, if you really take a look and research Quantum, aside from the technology component to it, they're already dominating the Asian market when it comes to cryptocurrency. I mean, they just signed a deal a couple of weeks ago in which now Starbucks, Starbucks coffee, you can now pay in South Korea a Starbucks coffee in Quantum. All right, that's an exclusive deal. And they're continuing to sign exclusive deals like that. And I'm telling you, once the true market of the cryptocurrency world realizes that, holy crap, look, these guys are here for the long term. Let's go. Let's buy it. Let's get a piece of it, baby. I'm telling you this right now, man. Long-term investment reigns supreme. This quantum knocks the hell out of Ethereum's technology. QTUM is the symbol. QTUM. Current market capitalization is $1.7 billion in market cap. The current circulating supply has gone up, folks. It has gone up. It is now up to 88 million in circulating supply. Remember, the total circulating supply will eventually be 100 million and 40 with 140 million, or excuse me, 100,465,000 is what the total supply will be. 100,465,000. Current circulating supply, 88 million. In the past 24 hours, quantum has gone down. That's probably a contributing factor on why it's gone down. Quantum has gone down 4.45%. Current price for quantum, symbol QTUM, $20.02. All right, $20.02 per quantum. I want to get to another one, Icon, folks. We've covered this a couple of times in the broadcast in the past. All the investors are going there for some reason. I'm trying to figure out why it is. Let's go ahead and take a look at the social. No, not really. I guess they are now on BitHum. They are now listed on BitHum, and that's why you're seeing such an increase on Icon. It makes perfect sense. Remember, when you start seeing coins on these humongous exchanges that exchange hundreds of millions, if not billions in volume, this is what will peak or spike any cryptocurrency when they're added to a place like BitHum or like Binance or Bittrex, etc. So this is where the news is coming from on Icon, that symbol ICX. ICX. Current market capitalization is $1.3 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 386 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Icon has gone up 29.58%. 29.58%. Current price for Icon, $3.48 per Icon, baby. Let's continue going, all right? Let's continue going because there's a lot to cover here. Let me take a look at what else we should cover. Hold on. What the hell's going on in here? Get it straight! All right, we're having a technical difficulty, of course. Get it straight, engineer. Come on. Do your magic. You're always back there with all kinds of wires and stuff. Why don't you do something with those wires? Jesus Christ. All right, we're back. Thank you. Thank you. Freaking finally, you moron. Jeez. Anyway, sorry about that little glitch up, folks. Let's just go ahead and continue on, shall we? I'm going to get to Zcash. All right, ZEC. Current market capitalization for Zcash is 919 million in market capitalization. The current circulating supply, folks, right now is 3.5 million in circulation. That's it. 3.5 million. Now, Zcash as of today is, well, it's gone down very, very slightly, a 0.05% decrease. But I'm telling you, I'm liking Zcash at these levels. Watch out for this one to pop, baby. That's all I'm saying. Zcash, symbol ZEC, current price, $260.55 per Zcash. I'm telling you, man, I mean, there's some moves to be made out here. Let me take a couple more of these, and we got to move on, man. Cash, and that's symbol QASH, Crash, or Cash, or what, I don't know how you pronounce that. QASH. We've talked about this one in the past as well, folks. It's another run, big-time run on Cash. Is that how you say it? Cash! 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 I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out, man. Anyway, Cash is seeing a humongous bump up. Humongous bump up, to say the least. And there's no telling what this is about. I've been trying to look for it. I can't find it. But QASH is the symbol. Current market cap is $249 million in market capitalization. The current circulating supply is $350 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, cash has gone up 26.14%. I mean, good God! Current price for cash, 71 cents. I mean, good God. Anyway, look, we're running out of time here. Let me go ahead and get to 42 coin. Now, once again, 42 coin took a little bit of a contraction because of the major contraction we had last week. It is now slowly starting to bounce back up. And as I stated the last time we were together, I stated that you're never going to see 42 coin at this low of rate. If you want to get into it for the long term, now is the time. And by God, I hope that you heeded that call, because now we're bouncing back. Let's go ahead and take a look at 42 coin, symbol 42. Current market capitalization is $1.3 million market cap. The current circulating supply for 42 coin is just 42 coins. That's it. 42 coins, that's it. In the past 24 hours, 42 coin has gone up 1.06%. Current price for 42 coin, symbol 42, $33,098.50 per 42 coin. And with that being said, that's the end of the cryptocurrency markets. Let's go ahead and get right into the stock market, because I'm sure everybody's wondering what in the blue hell is going on. Well, very, very easy explanation, folks. What did I tell you guys? The Federal Reserve. Didn't I tell you that? The Federal Reserve will be the fortune tellers, or I shouldn't say that, the wizards, I say, the money wizards, the interest wizards that are either going to make this stock market go up or down. Now, even though the Federal Reserve just raised the interest rates 0.25% here in this first quarter, which expands the median to about, what, it expands the median since we've been... Let me get this straight. Hold on. I don't mean to be confusing people, but those of you guys that are all economics majors, I'm trying to get it right, all right? So since the Fed has been raising 0.25 interest, and since they've began to raise interest rates, the median interest rate, including the interest rate hike of today, puts the median interest at about 1.5% to about 1.75%. Okay? Now, what really spooked the stock market today, folks, was the dot plot. That's right, the dot plot of the next 2 years' interest rates by the Federal Reserve. Now, bear with me, because this is how the Federal Reserve culminates these types of economic assumptions here, right? Now, as I look at the dot plot, it's 1 dot away from 4 dots this year alone. So every time there's a dot this year, that means they're going to raise interest rates. So if that happens, if they add another dot of interest rate hikes for fiscal year 2018, that'll move the median interest to 2.9%. And that of course, includes that extra 4th dot at the end of 2018. Actually, this is implying 3 dots for 2019. I'm sorry. Adding the 4 dots for 2018, the 3 dots for 2019, median moves up to 2.9%. And then the 2 dots that are scheduled for 2020, it'll move the median up to 3.4%. Now, what the hell does all this mean? This means that the more this median interest rate moves up, the more money you're going to pay in interest for getting loans out, for your credit cards, etc. So if you're getting a house, I would strongly advise getting a house soon so you can get the interest rates that are probably never going to be this low again. I'm going to be honest. They're probably never going to be this low again. And according to the Fed, the reason that they're placing so many interest rate hike dots on the chart is because they're claiming that there's strong jobs. I mean, we're at 3.8 going to 3.6 unemployment. beyond full employment. Economic growth justifies the rate hike, and at the same time, they're trying to meet inflation with these rate hikes. So there's a lot of factors in here to justify the Fed's supposed rate hikes here for the next several years, and that's what's being reflected in the market today. That's why if you take a look at today's chart on the Dow, everything was going green until Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve came out and said, well, let me show you the dot chart, and everybody just said, oh, man, interest rates going up. And like I said, folks, the reason the Federal Reserve raises interest rates is to recall all the outstanding dollars that the Federal Reserve has been printing out like it's going out of style. And the reason that they're trying to recall those dollars is to bring back value into the dollar. And let me tell you, they've been printing out money out the wazoo since Greenspan. So that's what they're trying to do whenever they raise interest rates, is recall that money that they've, all those outstanding currency notes, bring some of them back in so that they can bring back value into the dollar. Now, that obviously spooked the markets. Take a look at the chart. Everything was going great until Jerome Powell started talking, and take a look at that chart drop. It's still dropping in the futures. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. It is down today 44.96 points. A percentage decrease of 0.18%, closing out the Dow at 24,682.31 points for the Dow Jones Industrial. We've got the S&P 500 also down today, 5.01 points, a percentage decrease of 0.18%, closing out the S&P at 2,711.93 points for the S&P 500. We've got the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is also down, folks, 19.02 points, a percentage decrease of 0.26%, closing out the NASDAQ at 7,345.29 points for the NASDAQ Composites. And once again, you got a reaction to the Federal Reserve's dot planning for the next several years. But that didn't hurt energy. And what have I been telling you about energy, folks? Watch those gas prices. I'm telling you, these goddamn goddamn barrels are going all the way up. I told you. Let's take a look at WTI sweet crude, okay? 24 cents increase on the day, a percentage increase of 0.37%, closing out WTI sweet crude at $65.41 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. Let's go ahead and get to Brent crude. It is also up 20 cents, a percentage increase of 0.29%, closing out Brent crude at $69.67 per barrel of Brent crude oil. We've got gasoline up today, 0.10%, natural gas up today, 0.45%, heating oil up today, 0.34%. Let's go ahead and get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! We've got gold up today, folks, because, you got a lot of little uncertainty, When the investors get spooked, a lot of the times they go to gold for some safety. That's what's happening. That's what's happening in the metals today. Gold is up $11, a percentage increase of 0.83%, closing out gold at $1,332.50 per troy ounce of gold. We've got silver up today, 14 cents, a percentage increase of 0.83%, closing out silver at $16.56 per troy ounce of silver. We've got copper up today, 0.64%. We've got platinum up today, 0.39%. Let's go ahead and get to agriculture. Grains, let's get to corn. Corn is up 0.07%. Wheat is up 0.06%. Oats is up 0.32%. Rough rice is up 0.90%. Soybean is up 0.32%. Soybean oil is down 0.09%. And canola is down 0.06%. Now, just a heads up for some of you commodities traders, once again, this Friday is supposed to be the implementation day of the tariffs on China as it pertains to the steel and aluminum. Now, China, I have read, have already outlined certain commodities that they are going to tariff or possibly not buy as much of. And one of them in particular that I heard that the Chinese finance minister say by name is the soybean crop. The soybean crop, that they will either curb their intake or charge a tariff, something that will affect the soybean market. So for you folks that are commodity traders or ETF traders, take a look at a potential short for Friday. I'm not saying, I'm just do your own due diligence. I'm just trying to, all you guys out there looking for opportunities, we know that the tariff for the steel and aluminum that Trump is implementing will hit China on Friday, and I have read the Chinese minister say that they're going to come back and do something with soy specifically. I don't know whether or not they're going to have a tariff on it, they're going to buy less of it, something's going to happen. So just watch that price. Watch those percentages of soy, all right? And that's the last thing we need out here is more soy in America, for Christ's sake. Anyway, let's get the softs, shall we? We got cocoa bouncing back up again. It is up 1.77%. We've got coffee.
Hey, dude, just don't talk to me. Don't talk to me unless I have my coffee, dude.
Shut up, you stupid hipster fruit. We got coffee down today, 0.08%. Sugar! It is up 0.88%. Orange juice is down 0.18%. Cotton is down 0.59%. Lumber is down 1.41%. Rubber is up 0.27%. And ethanol is up 0.62%. Let's get to livestock, shall we? We've got live cattle. It is down today 1.49%. Hey, vegans, continue to not eat meat, all right? Continue to not do it. Add more vegans. I'm loving the price of beef, baby. I'm talking grade A premium beef. You understand that? Yeah! You stupid vegan fruits. Anyway, cattle feeder is down 0.94%. And once again, folks, if you're ever in a grocery store, you're ever in a shopping mall, and you see these fat jelly-ass bastards riding in a hover-round, when they back up, they do that beep, 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 beep. I'm talking those assholes. I'm not saying confront them. I'm not saying you should say anything directly to them. All you got to do is pass by them and say, "Ambo." It's as simple as that, man. Fat, greasy-ass, smelly, stinky, salmon-smelling Ambo. Simple as that. Simple as that, man. All right, and now that we've gotten that all out of the way, lean hogs is up 0.62%. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass, all right? All right. Anyway, folks, look, I am not drinking today, so for all you idiots that are going to, say, "Hey, Gus, what are you drinking?" I'm not drinking. I'm drinking a cola. All right, that's what I'm drinking, a damn cola. Or what do you idiots out there up north say? "I'm having some pop. I'm having me a can of pop. Would you like a can of pop? I've got some pop in the refrigerator. I got a glass of pop." So that's what I'm having here. So no drinking. All right, that's why I sound a little sober. I'm sounding a little bit more cerebral, But I want to be honest with you. Before I get to these damn shout-outs, I am not in a very good mood. All right, I'm not in a very good mood. And I will leave faster than you morons say, "Hey, what happened to Radio Graffiti?" if you freaking piss me off. You understand that? If you all piss me off, I'm not joking around. We're gonna have some problems, okay? Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get to some chat room shout-outs. Before we get to the Gab shout-outs, we got to get to the chat room shout-outs. So before we get to the chat room shout-outs, I want to say what's going on to the chat room. And if you don't know how to be a part of this chat room, well, by God, all you got to do is go to my Gab account right now. Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores. Go to Gab, Politics Ghost, and hit the subscribe button, baby. Hit the subscribe for premium content, and once you do, just private message me on Gab with your Discord chat name, and I will give you a personal invitation to the True Capitalist Radio chat room. And by the way, tomorrow we're going through a True Capitalist Radio chat room audit. So for the 5 or 6 of you assholes that haven't re-upped this month, you're out of here! You're out! So enjoy it while it lasts, you milky lickers, all right? Enjoy it! And to those that re-upped, props to you. We're having a freaking contest just for you guys, all right? Anyway, with that being said, before we get to chat room shout-outs, let's go ahead and listen. And look, man, I'm telling you, this chat room, there's people who talk about politics, there's people who talk about crypto. It's not a bunch of tards, all right? It's not a bunch of tards in here, I promise you. It's not a bunch of tards. So with that being said, let's listen to what the True Capitalist Radio chat room has to say in the voice chat. And by the way, I will be in this chat room live in the voice chat right after this show. I will be in the voice chat live right after this show. So go to my Gab, check out my Gab, and subscribe, baby. Subscribe. Anyway, go ahead and put these milky liquors on, engineer. All right, go ahead and put them on, for Christ's sake. Here we go.
Hey, Ghost. How you doing, Ghost? It's my Ghost. How you doing? We really love you. Around the world. How you
Shut these idiots up, for Christ's sake. Good God, I promise there's not a bunch of tards, all right? I promise. Anyway, hey, engineer, do we got any goddamn chat room shout-outs to be had here? All right, well, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to some chat room shout-outs right now. All right, who do we got here? We've got Spectre in the house. Wife's cat for lunch. Oh, shut up, you idiot. Why'd you do it, Ghost? Why did I do what? Why did I do what? Vladimir J. Trump? You shut up! Shut up! Don't even go there! That's what the leftists are saying! Vinegar's pick caught in? What the hell does that mean? Vinegar's pick caught in. I don't understand what the hell that means. Vinegar's pick caught... You shut up! Not again! You great asshole! Not again, you racist bastards! I'm serious, man. Why do you all make me say this racist crap? Why do you all put sounds and words together that make me say racism, man? I'm not racist, you sons of bitches! I'm a melting pot of friendship! I'm a nice guy! Ah! I just don't understand this! For the goddamn life of me, I don't understand this, man. I don't! I'm not in the mood for this stuff. Give me the mic! I'm not in the mood for this stuff, man. I'm not joking. I'll end the goddamn broadcast if you people keep putting up with this. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'll end this broadcast and go to a damn bar, all right? Have a better time than to be berated and besmirched by a bunch of troll terrorists and cyber vermin. I'm telling you, keep this crap up. Keep this goddamn crap up. Reggie spells backwards, spells what? Reggie, what is it? Reagan? Reagan backwards spells what? I don't know what the hell it spells, you moron. And shut up, I'm not saying that goes to parody of Alex Jones. No. Alex Jones rips me off. Shut up. USA Unite for Future. Yeah, no kidding, man. 2 years of Nick Ardrey. 2 years of Nick Ardrey. What the hell? Man, listen. Look, I know it's real funny, you stupid assholes. Listen to me, man. I am not in the mood for this garbage. I'm serious, man. I am not in the mood for this. I'm not, man. I'm not in the mood for this garbage, man. I'll end the broadcast. I'll go to a goddamn bar, have some freaking hot wings, and guzzle down about 3 or 4 goddamn gallons of beer. All right? Jesus Christ, I'm not kidding around. Who else we have? We got the Texas Martyrs, Mark, I don't know what the hell that means. TCR for Facebook Media? Hell no! Sydney Grows. Yeah, real funny, you stupid moron. Just shut up. Sticking my Jew groin in 42 coin? Oh, shut up! Shut up about 42 coin, man! Look, man, I'm not joking around. I will end the broadcast. If you don't believe me, keep this shit up, man! I'll end this damn broadcast! Give me the mic! These are freaking horrible names, man. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Bomber missed a Jew. What does that mean? What does that mean? Bomb by Bomb West? Oh, you son of... Oh, God! You macabre assholes, man. Look, I don't want to do this show today, man. If this is how you guys are going to be, I don't want to do this show today, man. I don't. I'm at my wit's end here, man. I do this freaking broadcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and every goddamn time it's the same shit. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm tired. To take the rest of the damn day off. Give me the mic. I should take the rest of the day off. Anyway, we are now 3 minutes into the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I'm your host, the man they call Ghost. Yada, yada, yada. Look, I'm telling you right now, man, I don't feel like doing this damn broadcast right now. I'm not joking. I'm not joking, man. We should be conducting serious business out here, and all you troll terrorists and cyber vermin assholes want to do is jerk around. We're in serious times, ass clowns. We're in serious times. And you all just think it's a big joke, just like the joke you call a life. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of this crap. I'm sick and I'm tired and I don't want to do this broadcast. I'm telling you, I don't want to do this broadcast. Ugh. Give me the damn mic, man. You know something, man? I mean, I know that I'm supposed to be like, hey, spread the show link around like wildfire and all this crap. You know what? Don't. Don't. You think I want any more of this crap? You think I want any more infestation of the cyber vermin? You think I want any more of that? I'm serious. Do you think I want any more of this? Good God, man. Anyway, listen, folks. I know I'm getting off keister here, and I know I'm you know, I know I may be, you know, talking a little bit of garbage here and things of that nature, but I'm tired of this, man. You know, I mean, how much longer could anybody do this? I've been doing this garbage for 10 years, and these people don't go away. They think it's funny. They think doing all this garbage is a big joke. It's funny, man. It's tearing a hole into my stomach. It's tearing a hole into my stomach, man. And every time I do this goddamn part of the broadcast, I just want to start drinking. I want to start drinking and drinking and drinking, and you can see why. You can hear why. You can hear why. Oh, my God. You know what? I'm not doing any more chat room shout. I'm disappointed in each and every one of you scumbags in the goddamn True Capitalist chat room. I'm disappointed in each and every one of you. Look at this. Bike sales are booming in Texas. I mean, what kind of macabre crap is this? What is this? Austin Bomber is Texas martyr. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up, you son of a bitch! Shut up! Shut up! Please, just shut up, man. Just please shut up. Just shut the hell up. I don't even want to do the show, man. Give me the mic. I don't even want to do this goddamn show, man. You know what? Put the chat room in chat room martial law. Put these idiots in this chat room in the goddamn chat room martial law and put it right now. God. Oh, jeez, man. I'm just so sick. I'm so sick. And now I've got to do this Gab shout out. Now I got to do this Gab crap, right? I mean, I'm sitting over here. I've written production notes. Right here. I've written production notes that I handwrite myself, man. And what do? I try to make the goddamn show a little bit interactive. This is the kind of garbage I get, man. So look, I guess I gotta go do Gab shoutouts now, right? I gotta do Gab shoutouts. And for you ass clowns that want to get a Gab shoutout live right here on the broadcast, go to my damn Gab account right now and like the post that states True Capitalist Radio now live, listen in. Like the post that states True Capitalist Radio now live, listen in. And if you like that post, I'll give you a goddamn Gab shout out live right here on the broadcast. I don't know why, but I'll give you a goddamn Gab shout out, you sorry sacks of crap. Hey, engineer, do we got any goddamn Gab shout outs to be had? All right. Without any further ado, let's just go ahead and take some stupid, idiotic Gab shout-outs right now. Yeah. Shut up! What's going on to BN King? Who else we have here? We've got Clopping the Ghost. You sick son of a bitch. Emily Elephant. I don't know what the hell that means. There's a porn of Ghost as a pony. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to say to something like that? There's a porn of Ghost as a pony. What am I supposed to say to that sick shit? What am I supposed to say to that? I hope whoever made that pornographic material as me as a pony, I hope you get injected with cancer of the cock. I hope you get injected with cancer of the cock, you son of a bitch. Give I don't want to do this broadcast, man. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not joking around, man. I don't want to do this broadcast. First of all, I have no beer, okay? I've got no beer. I've got no booze. I've drank it all. So I can't use that to take the edge off because these goddamn troll terrorists and cyber vermin are getting on my goddamn nerves. All right? I'm serious, man. Good God. I don't want to do the I'm serious. I don't want to... I'm sorry, folks. I mean, I got a whole bunch of crap to talk about today. I have a whole bunch of crap to talk about, but you know what? I don't really want to do it. I don't want to do it, man. All right? I'm serious. I'm so pissed off. I can't believe that this is what I've got, and people that are listening, man. You know what today is, folks, you ungrateful pricks? You know what today is? Today was the day I came back and started the broadcast again 2 years ago. And do you people care? Do you people give a crap? No! 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 2 years ago today, I came back and brought back the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And do any of you care? Do any of you give two right asses? No! 2 years ago today, I came back and did this broadcast. And this is the kind of thanks I get, man. I give you everything of me. My heart, my friggin' heart, my soul, my sweat, and this is how you people repay me? This is how you people repay me? 2 years later! 2 years later! This is the kind of crap I get? 2 years! 2 goddamn years I came back today! And does anybody give a crap, man? Does anybody care? Does anybody care anymore? Give me the mic! Let me tell you scumbags something, man. In 2016, I came back because I was going to do whatever I had to do to make sure that Donald Trump got elected. And I did a whole bunch of stuff. Look back in the archive. Look back in the archive in 2016, and I'll show you. It's documented. It's time, dated, and stamped. And once Donald Trump got elected, what happened? Once Donald Trump got elected, everybody fell asleep. Everybody started playing video games. Everybody started waxing their carrots a goddamn enemy, for Christ's sake. Nobody's listening anymore. Everybody's turning into a goddamn leftist. Just look. Look at all the asshole kids on TV. Look at all the leftists. Look at the people in the deep state. Look all around you. It's communism, you stupid scumbags. It's fucking communism all around you. And you people don't give a crap. 2 years. 2 years I gave, man. What do I got? What do I got? I got nothing. I've got a fan base who makes fun of me, who disrespects me, my family, who want me dead. I'm sick, man. I'm so goddamn sick. I just can't. God damn it. Damn it! Supposed to be 2 years anniversary, man. 2-year anniversary of what? Of what? Two years anniversary of what? Jesus Christ, man. So sick. I'm so sick, man. Give me the mic. You know, I'm gonna end the show, man. And you know what? I don't know when I'm coming back. I don't know when I'm coming back. I don't know when I'm coming the hell back. I'm just so sick and tired of this shit. Every day, man, I've got to look at the depressing news of the lack of progress that we have done, man. For one step forward, we take 3 steps goddamn backwards, man. One step forward, we take 3 goddamn steps backwards, man. It makes me sick. It makes me sick, man. I mean, all this fucking energy, all this time, all this effort, man. Everybody thinks it's a job. Everybody thinks it's a fucking job. Give me the mic. Look, I'm just going to get the hell out of here, okay? And I don't know when the hell I'm coming back. I'll still be in the chat rooms. You can still find me in there. But, man, I'm going to tell you something right now, man. I'm just so sick of doing this crap. Every goddamn day. And no one's taking a serious situation that's right before our very eyes. No one's taking it serious. I'm sick of this, man. It's my 2-year anniversary today. 2-year anniversary. So I'm getting the hell out of here, man. Go, you know, all you people out here that are laughing, like, go ahead, yeah. Well, you go screw yourselves, all right? I'll be in the damn True Capitalist Radio chat room in an hour or something. I gotta get some freaking booze. Or I might go to the bar. I might get some chicken wings. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. But I sure as hell am not gonna be besmirched by you people any longer. I deserve more respect. Do you understand me? I'm a capitalist! And I deserve the respect according to that goddamn title. I'm a capitalist, you sons of bitches. I'm a goddamn capitalist. If you want to be a part of the chat room later, fine. Go to my Gab, Politics Ghost, hit the subscribe. If not, I don't give a crap. I'm out of here. And all you troll terrorists and cyber vermin, you ain't heard the last of me, you phallic fluffing, seat sniffing, turkey tit having, testicle inseam measuring, socialist long head sucking, piggish power bottom, Jerry Fogle flapjack tinted, transsexual turd burglar looking, sphincter finger and enema bag cleaning, chicken eating corn boy. You ain't heard the last of me. You ain't heard the last of me, you son of a bitch. I get 2 years. Oh, 2 years. 2 years for nothing. For nothing. For fucking nothing.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye. Well, that's it. A rage quitting ghost. I hope you guys are happy. Did anyone realize that today is the 2 years anniversary of Ghost Returns? I mean, like, guys, you guys just went way too much tonight. I mean, tonight was supposed to be a celebration of 2 years. 2 years of True Capitalist Radio that has been back on air since 2016. 2 years has it been. And tonight just pretty much wasn't Ghost Day tonight for them. But of course, we couldn't blame him. I feel so sorry for Ghost to really have to, for him to pull that. And that's what it is. Is it hiatus? Who knows? Could he be just gone just for a day? Who knows? Is he trolling? I don't think so. He's very genuine about it. But yes, guys, that is all for the broadcast here. The relay, of course. But I really want to thank Ghost for the show, for the first hour, of course, for the crypto hour, before he actually went off to the second, third show for the rest of the show. But really want a really special thank to Ghost for the 2 years. I mean, 2 years since you returned, Ghost. Could never been happy to actually see you being back, and of course, you know, for you to, you know, bring us back your voice, and not only that, you've really pushed and trying to elect, which the president we are now currently is Trump. If without his help, and of course everybody else who got involved, none of this would have been possible. And yet here we are, we sit here trolling you guys. When I always see you in the chat room, I don't know what's been going on with you guys, if this is really just a funny joke or not. I always assume that, of course, it's all fun and games, but remember, this guy, he's a human being. And you know that he's giving everything he got every single day he brings in. He always brings his A game every time he appears. We always want to respect Ghost. And yes, all the trolling on the gap outs and really graffiti, yeah, we get it. It's part of the entertainment of the show, but really, there are serious stuff and serious articles that, of course, you know, he's been posting. And not only that, he's spreading that around for us to spread as well. And I really want to thank Ghost for, without he and without him, I never got into the cryptos. I mean, I would have never got involved in the cryptos since last year. I mean, I got in back in when it was hot in April to late May. I mean, if it were for him, I would have invested as much as I did. I mean, it was a very good call, and he made some very good calls, and really, he's a man of his word. That what he would bring to the table that will pretty much overturn one's life. And what about all his work? All his work when he comes in, when he does his political talks during the second or third hours. He always brings this every day, back in the old days, back at last year, and always almost years previously, 3 hours a day, Monday through Friday was his old schedule. And he always bring it full of energy, and of course, we always hear all the political stuff that's been happening in real time, in real world time. Yeah, real world time. And yet again, there's just something that, of course, something that kind of sparked me in saying that what if we did something? What if we eluded the fact that we actually created something, and those who participated during the meme war, the meme wars, all that years ago, everything was changed because of us. And not only just us, Ghost was the one that actually got through the entire thing. And yet I'm surprised that after all this time, he's pretty much still alive, and he's still kicking ass, and still bringing us the broadcast. And yet again, I don't know how much he can take right now. I mean, you can tell from his voice that, you know, he doesn't have much time left on this earth. And what would happen when Ghost leaves this earth? What happens? If Ghost leaves this earth, the show will forever be gone, but will never be forgotten. But everything he actually conducted for us, and just bring and put us onto that, bring us everything, just to have everything set up and just do something about it. And not only that, he also want us to do pretty much, you know, to go on and set us just things, you know, just try to change. Just, I don't know. It's just that I'm a bit of a I just feel sad about Ghost. I mean, like, tonight it was supposed to be his 2 years anniversary. I mean, it should have been all cheers, yay, hoorays, and all that. But now that, of course, that kind of brought me down. That, of course, you know, the gabs, the chat room shout outs. The chat room shout outs, okay, it's new for this year that was added. But then, of course, you know, Ghost wasn't in a good mood. He just isn't in a good mood. He probably is not in a good mood all day. But yeah, we are getting old. Especially I am. And I always think I'm still in my 20s, but, you know, I'm already a full-grown adult. You know, I have to take my responsibilities as an adult. I do have a job. I do go out, be productive all day, every day. And yes, I do tend to actually play some video games from time to time, but I'm not what I used to back in the days where I used to play games every day. Usually I just play just 1 and 2 nowadays, and then of course I just play the usual games or even new ones, but you know, it's just a part of life for us being grown up. You just gotta need to, you know, do something in life, do something that will, you know, just become something. Oh well. Anyways, I'm actually pretty much going off here, so sorry if I actually doubting the mood here for a bit, but I'm just a bit disappointing about what happened of Ghost raging. Yes, that was a legit, genuine Ghost rage, and take it as it is. If you just believe that, oh, you know, Ghost is just faking it again. Oh, he just wants to get off the show again. No, we just win. Guys, really, you guys need to be a bit serious about this. To be honest, I mean, like, if you guys don't really take this a bit more seriousness, and yes, you can have the fun and all that and gap shout outs, but of course, if you actually go to, you know, cross the line, there are limits to him, and there is a line that, of course, you can cross and not cross. And of course, if he has said that he's not in a mood from his tone of his voice, You really need to take that seriously. And you know what happened today? Rage quit. And that normally means he's already ended the show just right now, as of now. So he's not going to be back for until maybe until the next shows on Friday. Who knows? Or like you say, he doesn't know when. But of course, if you do see him go online, just make sure to follow him on his Gab account. Politics Goes from this Gab is his name. Make sure to really make sure, just see what he writes, if whatever he posts. And we do, he does come into TCR Discord chat room. So of course, if you really want to hear everything, you got to make sure to subscribe to him. But seriously, guys, this is 2018. 2 years. 2018. 2 years of True Capitalist Radio led us to, we just, we live in a new world order where, well, President Trump as our president. And I'm very happy that we actually have President Trump as our president. And pretty much what Trump has been doing for the United States has been pro-American. And of course, if you ever see every policy he goes in, I mean, everything's all Americana. He's changing America. He's really there for the people, for the American people. But yet again, you got these leftists, these people in the Democrat side, these communists, socialism, these feminism that pretty much are still there, and they are still creating chaos and try to twist the narratives. Even though people are starting to wake up, we need to be a bit serious about this and try to make sure that we got to make sure that, of course, in 2018, we got to make sure that, Democrats and anything from the bureaucracy, it takes over the House, right? Because if the whole thing is all blue, I mean, it's all over for Trump. And not only it's over for Trump, it's all over for us American in the United States. Everybody in the American people will lose that, and will be going back to where once Barack Obama, what he did. And God, man, we don't want to actually go back, turn from that, because of course everything that this president we have, Donald Trump, has put out, has been sacrificing his life, his fortune, his family, everything, just much as what Ghost has been sacrificed for himself. He sacrificed everything when he conducts a show. Every day he puts out the information before the media, and anything he prognosticate happens. And that you want to take that as consideration that, oh man, did Ghost just predict that? That just happened. And yeah, sometimes something goes a bit off, some from time to time, sometimes. But of course, you always make sure that, of course, this man, he somewhat knows. And I do take consideration, and I do respect Ghost a lot. I mean, for what he's done, I mean, everything he prognosticated, everything that happens. And by God, if we didn't have a Ghost for True Capitalist Radio for him to lead on the wars all the way to elect the president of Trump rather than Hillary, I don't think that would have never happened. But then again, even though as Trump has been elected as president, and it's already been a year now, a full year, and yet again, you got these damn bastards from the left just still, and I always see them on Twitter all the time. Every time in the trends, it's just cancer, man. It's pure bullshit lies, especially what's been going on in the mainstream medias. Yes, I don't really watch any of the mainstreams because I don't even watch TV or any sorts. But when I always see some articles or something get posted on that Twitter feed, and I always see someone reposted and twisting that narrative, it sickens me. It's just really sick. It's really sick, and I just can't believe this is what people would say and want everybody to believe. And you know what? I only believe on independent journalists. Most likely, I would depend, and of course, always want to make sure that the facts are straight up. If it's a fake live fact, then of course, they're just making it up. It's just a story. It's a narrative. They just want to showcase to everybody. That's want to create, just negativity, and of course, just want to go against whoever they want to blame. And I can't believe they've been showing that on the real live TV. I mean, that's just sick. They're saying that to everybody, and yet again, for us and the webs, we are getting our information online. Everything's online that you can actually look up and you can search it. It's easy as that to look it up. But yet again, these people are lazy enough to watch it just to watch it on a TV screen because they think, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go turn in the TV and just watch the news there because they're gonna tell everything what happened. Well, they will tell you what's happening. I do trust the weather because that's the only thing that's 100% is the weather. They don't tell anything politics because the job for being a weatherman is being the weatherman, just to foretell the forecast locally or hourly, whatever. That's the only thing that I always cut. I always just will respect more for them. But of course, they don't say anything politics or anything political. But then you see these people in the mainstream just go into political just straight up political and just twisting the narratives. Yeah. Oh yes, and it's also in the newspapers, right? Because of course, like you got the New York Post and the New York Times. These magazines that are pretty much going against our President Trump. And not only that, they're just not spreading anything truth, man. Nothing in this society is truth. It's all spread in lies. It's all spread. It just stinks, man. It really stinks, and I just I just don't know what's going to be happening here in the future, man. Whether it's going to be democracy to retake America and gonna hold everybody hostage once again and screwing us out and putting us into hellholes, or we can be out here and listening to Ghost and try to help the president of the United States, when I'm talking about Donald Trump, and try to get some of these Republicans that will be the ones that really going to be helping America. I mean, they'll be for the American people and not just for themselves, but they're going to be more for the people than anything else. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for, real people, real people that will run in the Senate House, just are there for the American people. Nothing else. But it's like I said, it's just the odds of it ever actually going to be happening is going to be, it's got to be very, very slim. But who knows? Who knows? We live in very tough times, very tough times. And yet again, you know, Ghost, or not Ghost, but Trump still has another 3 years. You know, I would like to see this man for another 4 years, so he can get like just a full 8 year of office. But we gotta have to help Trump in any other way. Not only that, listen to Ghost. I mean, if you also live in other parts outside the country, maybe you guys really want to take notes and see what can be changed. But yeah. Anyways, sorry about once again if I'm dragging this a bit down than I usually am. Like I said, but if you're tuning in right now, yes, Ghost has rage quit, and of course, if you missed him of why, well, he wasn't just having a bad, he's just having a bad day. And not only that, today was his 2 years, yeah, 2 years, 2 year anniversary of his return. So 2 years of True Capitalist Radio of his returning. So it was supposed to be a momentous day for us to say, hey, yeah, congratulations, Ghost, 2 years. Thank you all for the show and all the years you provided. I mean, everything would have been happening today, but instead, you know, during the shoutouts, it just turned for the worse for him, and he just had enough. But yes, people are being, all of you, some of you guys say, why not Ghost just, you know, just pretty much just ignore the trolls and all. Well, it's not like that. He could and he would. I don't know what just goes into his head though, but no matter for us to say to tell Go, say, hey, Go, just ignore the crazy names, and you know, just skip the ones that are the real names. But you know, he just decides to see of what name or what be. And not only that, Ray Graffiti has been stinking very low recently. So I must admit, Ray Graffiti has never been the same ever since Ghost Return. When Ghost returned, it was still there. It was still there. Once we returned, but once it kind of went a little bit down months after the words, it kind of went down the hill, and pretty much everything we see in Ray Graffiti are the same thing, the same stuff, just pretty much just just twist things that kind of it's already been done, and it's just boring. And sometimes there's a good laugh, sometimes there's just meh, and then sometimes there's just fails. But don't get me wrong. I mean, some of you guys are trying to make. If you guys are participating in Radio Graffiti and doing all the splices, well, I'm pretty sure you're trying your damn hardest.
You got whooped.
But I don't know, but Radio Graffiti, like I said, it is down for its lifespan. I mean, I don't think it should be much around if we all get for Radio Graffiti are the same things. Like, oh look, spliced Ghost, splice this, splice that. Yeah. But like I keep telling everybody, you know what makes it would have been revive Radio Graffiti? Why not just be an original person? Why not be a character that you can just imitate and parody of, and you can just use that as your own means, and you know, create originality, make things much fresh. But of course, it's very rarely that now, of course, that we only get the splices that we have actually heard. Just like I say, just put just what's going on in today's world, and then just pretty much twist that, or just make some very rapey, horrible porn sounds, something like that. But of course, it just and of course that damn that Cleveland caller that keeps showing up and appearing in the show. Whoever you are, you better stop calling the damn show, because of course that's the reason more likely just you're pretty much just ruining Ray Graffiti, is because we got people like these that keeps on holding the lines and just want to repeat with that same call, that Cleveland caller, every single time he comes up. Like, come on, man, nobody wants to hear that like over and over again. It's just getting old, and not only that, it's getting annoying, and it's just I don't know where you're even going on this, because of course it's just, you're not creating nothing. You're just pretty much there just holding people behind. But yeah, guys, I mean, like I said, Ray Graffiti has been taking like downslides, and if you guys can like do anything to be more keep bring Ray Graffiti how it once was back in the old days, and pretty much make it more, and someone bring that into its modern era. Just like I said, just bring some originality and less splices, or I don't know, just more, be more original. Like the African booty scratcher, yeah, because of course something like that. That's a good way to, that's a perfect good example of what it should be done. Like the African booty scratcher, he puts in the splice, and not only that, he goes, his character is in there, and of course it's just pure fun. It's pure fun. It is very creative. It's imaginative, and of course I always see it as somewhat like that it can be created as a scene in like an animation, and I can see that happen. That's a perfect example. Like I kind of want to see more of, and less than just hearing Ghost's voice and just just have an instant splice that's already been done more times than ever. But like I say, it's just it's only y'all who makes the decision. So it's y'all as your characters. However you like to have yours to be, the possibilities can be anything. Anyways, folks, I am going to be doing some shout outs here momentarily, guys. But yeah, I just want to make a little bit of a rant right there. But not only that, I kind of want to tell you guys what I feel about Ghost ending the show early, and my thoughts about that. And not only that, of course, today is his 2-year anniversary of his him being back on the show, and always see a good sightseeing for Ghost. And every time when he does his shows and cons for doing one, I'm always eyes, I'm always ears, and I'm always like want to make myself that I can think, and hopefully we'll see what's the word. I mean, he pretty much will be the only one that gives us more real time in real life world news than anyone. I mean, more truth to be told. All right. So, anyways, I guess I'll end it with that. But once again, guys, that is all for the True Capitalist Radio of, well, wasn't really as much of a full show since he already ended early. So this was 5:59, and only did the first hour, and until he ended on the shitpost. But do want to say to Ghost once again to thank you, Ghost, for conducting tonight's broadcast. And not only that, thank you for the 2 years you have been broadcasting, and it really means a lot. You've inspired me to really go on my ways and becoming a better, let's just say, just a better person that I was happened 2 years ago. Because 2 years ago, when I started this, it was just a hobby. When he returned, it was just a hobby that, of course, I kind of wanted. I really wasn't much a very serious person back in the days. I was pretty much just want to listen in, just like anybody, just listen in, just get to the radio graffitis and also the Twitter or the shout outs. But then it got me in when he did the news, and the stocks were pretty much was the beginning when he did it. But once the crypto markets actually started to come in at the early stages, when big Ethereum was about below $40, that really got me into it. And really want to thank Ghost, of course. Without him, I would not see the ways of being invested into crypto. Not only that, I have also really expanded my mind and opened more widely and see the things that, of course, what nobody else is seeing is the truth. What's going on in the world, what's been happening, and all that. I mean, without his news, without his info, and of course, I could have just more easily just searched this myself as well. But of course, I want to make sure that I could also spread that around to everybody. But then y'all get the heat of it. But hey, I'm also a person that really wants to spread out that this really happened, and why if it weren't for Ghost for him, I mean, I wouldn't be who I am right now. I may be a relay streamer, guys, and of course, I do play games online for you guys, and all the gameplay this stream has been always real time, and sometimes I'm just a bad player. That's just because I'm a gamer, and if I never much play a game, and it's always a new game for me, I kind of want to make sure how I can learn things from it. Not only that, I always also listen into the show at the same time, because of course it really helps me a bit more, and that I got something to listen in while I do some gaming. And I sometimes appreciate you guys actually enjoying some of my game sessions. Like today I'm playing Super Mario Sunshine, and yes, it's a very, very nostalgic classic game, and I'm playing this on the GameCube, not an emulated GameCube like you can get online. No. This is an actual GameCube. I got an HDMI converted for it, and pretty much you guys are seeing it on the screen here. And I really love this game though, so it still holds up. I mean, I would have enjoyed just to play a little bit more than that if Ghost was continuing on the show. But like I say, since he's rage quit, I don't think I'll be progress here. But I would have loved more to play this, because this is a very nice nostalgic game. It still holds up. All the polygons are still there. All the game controllers still functions as always. And of course, I'm playing this on the wireless blurred. It's just it's fun as I remember it, and I've never played this game since 10 years ago. So yeah, 10 years I've never played this game. I don't think I ever beat this game all the way to the end. I don't think I ever have. So it would be nice if I finished this game. And then of course I do have future GameCube games if if Ghost still continues on doing a show, because I do want to play more GameCube games on the stream, because I want to take a break away from the Xbox, because I've been playing Xbox games for like 2 years, and you guys think, oh come on King, play something else, and I say, all right, I'll give you something else, and this time I'll play on a different platform. Just give me some time, and I'll have it up and have it ready by since. And here you have it. The first game that you ever see right now is from a different platform that isn't an Xbox game. It's a Nintendo GameCube game. and it's still nice to actually, you know, still holds up still. So I'm actually pretty happy to replay this game, and especially sometimes it's still the gameplay for this is a bit sloppy, and it's still nerve-wracking those special stages, because god dang it, it's kind of I gotta take it very serious. You gotta take everything serious, a bit too serious on this, because yeah, it's a bit slippery, but at the same time, yeah, this is pretty much what it was back in the when it was in 2001. Man. Oh yeah, but you mentioned about the WWE moment. Oh right, the WWE moment. Oh, for those who have not saw, I've went to a WWE live event last night. It was SmackDown Live. It was in town in Dallas, so I got my ticket and I traveled there and I attended the live event, and boy, I had a lot of fun. The best part was that, of course, I was wearing one of the TCR merch. It's a Ghost, of course, in one of those TCR hoodies, you know, with that has Ghost head on the front, and of course in the back it writes Ghost. So the funny thing is, of course, I wasn't sitting like very front row during SmackDown Live, but when 205 aired, it was on the network, of course. A guard told me, say, "Hey, do you want to sit at the front row of the seat?" Because of course, when people are starting to leave and there's empty seats, and they just want to fill some seats out, and say, "Hey, yeah," that security say, "Hey, you want you to go over there and sit down in the front row?" Say, "Yeah, sure." And then of course, I just went over there and got front row seats and on camera view. And what's cool about it was that since I was holding the TZR hoodie of Ghost, and I'd say, "Hey, what happens if I actually just wave this on the camera?" I wonder if any of you can see any of the capitalists already. Not only that, maybe fans of the True Capitalists already can see this. So, hold and behold, that happened. I have screenshots for it. It's on my Gab account. I think I can actually post this here and show you guys what it is. So let me show you what the photo is. Well, actually, let me take you my Gab, because of course you guys want to know what Gab. What is it? Okay, so here is my link to my Gab. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So there is the link to the Gab, and if you can see there, I do actually. If you're in the, I can. All right, let me just copy images and post this on the. So here is a shot of. I posted two shots here. One shot is from one for the back side of the hoodie, and the other one is the front shot. Is the other shot for the front hoodie. So what I like about it is it showed the entirety of the hoodie, and myself too. So I was in that position, and I'm very happy and very glad that, of course, it caught on camera back to back, and I was enjoying everything. And I showed this to Ghost, and you know what Ghost said? He said, "Oh my gosh!" And then of course he makes a laugh out of it, and he was so happy, he was so proud. Of course, I kind of I showcased that hoodie to everybody, and of course it was seen on worldwide. Everyone can like saw this on the network anytime they can, and not only that, it's gonna be in there for the test of time. So that little piece of memento right there, it is part history now. So right now it is in there now. It's forever gonna be there. And if people will look at it, and of course, if I look at it myself all the time, say, "Hey, look, there I am. I'm actually on the there's me holding the TCR hoodie, and of course, I'm just holding it out. And not only that, it's just there for the entirety of the match." And I'm actually pretty, like I say, that's one of the best achievements I have ever done. And you know, I just want to make something, so I want to leave something, because you know, if I were to leave this earth, I want to actually want to. Well, actually, if Ghost leaves this earth, I kind of want to make sure that, of course, something has to be said. And of course, I would just say, hey, look, I'll just do this, and I did it. So it was the right place and the right time. Can never been proud. But yeah, that's what happened yesterday on the. For those wondering about the live event last night. So I had fun. It was all lows, and yes, I do have a Twitter for it as well. I think I do have the Twitter link here. If I can't see it, for those of us who are wondering if they can't view it for Gav for some reason. Where are you? It's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. This is the one. So here is also the Twitter link. We can't view it on Gav for some reason. So here's a Twitter link. And of course, it's the same thing, pretty much. Still the best thing. All right. Anyways, it's already 8:30, guys. I'm actually gonna be, you know what? I want to finish this at 9 o'clock here in the next half hour, because I'm gonna do some post show over to the BN Theater. Even though there's nothing been playing right now, but I'm doing some post show over there. Since it's Wednesday, and not only that, I'm doing some bonus stuff that, of course, I recorded over there as well. So, of course, you know, there's some bonus content that I recorded while I was over at the SmackDown Live event. So, you know, you guys will see some, you know, some dark matches and some, you know, behind the scenes stuff before, during, when it's during commercial break and all that, because, you know, fun stuff. Yeah, I'll showcase that later on, right after, you know, we're done with the stream here on the BN. So if you guys want to actually check it out and come see us for the post show, head over to the BN Theater. If you're in the YouTube channel, it's right below the descriptions, right below. Click on that first link there, and you're instantly in there. And of course, you'll see the YouTube stream right beside it. And of course, after that, it switches to another different stream after it ends. And if that stream ends, there's always something playing 24/7. Offline, so it never ends. And of course, if you are new to the channel, of course, or new to YouTube, or you new to, you know, being part of this, of course, you have witnessed some True Capitalist Radio. I do stream them occasionally Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and his shows usually does start at 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific. And if you guys want to make sure that if you want to subscribe, you may want to, because of course you'll be notified on the next one when it comes out. But of course, since Ghost is somewhat may not return, who knows, me go another hiatus, who knows about it. But if he does come back on Friday, or the next one, just make sure to hit that bell, and then, you know, just make sure to be notified when it happens next. And yeah, you can also follow me on my Gab, which I already posted my Gab link, and my Twitter as well. It's on the Gab link. My Gab is BN King, or my Twitter is at the Running Network, and I do post stuff in there. So you know, I always active, and of course we have a Discord as well. Not the TZR Discord, my own Discord. It's over that side tube. It's right below, and of course all the social links, that's right above. It's on the side tube, but all my other links on the YouTube's right below. You can just check it out. Alright, with that said, guys, I guess it's time for me to do some shoutouts. Yes, who's ready for some shoutouts? Sorry if I've been, once again, actually, talking too much. Well, like I said, since Ghost was actually rage quit, and you know what? That's kind of funny. This is the second time he rage quit on the Wednesday. Did you guys ever notice that? Last Wednesday he rage quit, and then today, on this Wednesday, he rage quit again. It's kind of odd, though. I mean, he usually does you know, his broadcast fine when it goes Monday and Fridays, but for some reason on the Wednesday he just ain't feeling it or something. Who knows? It's kind of weird though. But is it some sort of a coincidence or something that on this day that really isn't a day for him? I wonder. Or maybe because I'm just going all over my head and it's just, oh, I don't know, it's just, oh well. Anyways, let me get some shoutouts done. So, let's do some shoutouts. So, of course, I'm sure you guys want to add some shoutouts and then be gone for the rest of the day. But once again, I'm doing some post-stream stuff over the BN Theater after this. So, let's do some shoutouts, shall we? So this is the part where I'm doing some shoutouts for anyone who wants to shout out. All you do is participate on either both chat rooms, either the BN Theater or the YouTube. But first, let me do some special shoutouts on people who are recently just tipped, and not only that, subscribed. So any new subscribers will be said here, and as well as new tippers. But of course, anyone who tipped will be the first, and I see one. And I really want to thank Slowpoke Garcia for the $4.99 tip. Hey, being King saw the Raw tweet reposting TCR07. Also, Free Count Dankula. Free Count Dankula. That's a hashtag. That's nice. Well, I'm glad you actually saw that the Raw and already explained to you, Slowpoke. So thanks for the $4.99 tip. And now, that's just everybody else for the tip. So let me move on to the new subscribers here. So we got Andrew Blake and Papa Swanky. Thank you, you two, for subscribing, and thank you for watching the stream. And overall, thank you for subscribing. So let's move on to now the regular shout out. So we're gonna do YouTube first and then SciTube last, since we already did SciTube. So this time is YouTube's. YouTube peeps, get ready. The only way you're gonna get shouted out on the YouTubes is just spam that chat room now, because of course I'll be naming it from A to Z alphabetically, and your name will be popping up on the participant list. And of course I'll be naming it from A to Z alphabetically, and you will be shouted out from the top. So hopefully your name pops up. If not, then please make sure to be doing it right now, because we are going to be doing the shoutouts right now. So who do we have for shoutouts? Going on to Andrew Blake. Awesomeness is in place. Chris Jaros, CK Smith 08, Goldberg 1337, Rick Hoover, Ron Livingstone, Sigma 018. We got some more people actually coming up here, so let me look up. Crosstown Star, Dante the Lifting Capitalist. Who else we have? We got, once again, Slowpoke Garcia, Spectrum Blast Gaming, and Tech Meme. Kenny is in the place. Going on, Kenny. Oh boy. And once again, I'm doing some YouTube shoutouts. So if you want a YouTube shout out, all you do is just be present in the live chat room. And that's how you're going to get a shout out up. So I'm actually going to be looking very closely here. Corey Door of 117 is going on. Never Won. Hi, what's going on to you? Night Sky. Maximum Smile. Hey, Midnight Smiles. What's going on? If you're coming right now and noticing Ghost is not doing a show, well, let's just say he rage quit. So I've already said much time, but of course, let me. Short story short, he pretty much rage quit during the shoutouts, and of course, he wasn't in a good mood. Hey, thanks, Hands Up, Don't Shoot, for the £2 tip. Get wrecked, Biang Kang. I always mess your flow. Oh, really, Hands Up, Don't Shoot? You really got me wrecked, huh? Ah. Okay, I'll take for that. I'll take on that. I got wrecked. Yeah. All right. So, anyone else for the YouTubes? Anyone else wants a YouTube shout out? No. Yes. No. Political things. I forgot political things, man. Who can forget political things? Aaron Tumon. Youch. Who else we have? Piranha PJP was here. I'm scrolling up here in the chat room here if I missed anyone. Grim Reaper. Let's see who else we have here. Scrolling up. GC2, Monty Music, Xavier Bridges, Orange Game Cinema. Oh, okay. Who else was here? I think I saw Shy Guy Mask was here earlier. I remember him. Yeah, he was here. Super Dan 1000. Hey, see ya, Aaron, on Friday, hopefully. The Awesome Sponge Alt. Who was we? I'm looking up here. Scrolling up, scrolling. Nope, that's everybody else. I guess that's everybody else. Man, everybody just left. Say, oh, you know what? Ghost left, so I'm out of here. Screw everybody here. Man. Oh well. Anyways, I guess that's everybody in the YouTube. I'll be back for the YouTube I missed anyway. If you still want to shout out on the YouTube, all you do is just be present and just, you know, say something on the YouTube. But let me go switch over to the side tube now. So if you guys on the side tube chat room, all you do is just pretty much be sign in and that's it. You're just right there or then there, nothing else, because your name would be listed. The usernames just pops up there and it's so easy. Anyways, let me do some SciTube shout out. So who we have for SciTube? First things first, I see is Night Purple Pony. Hey Night Purple Pony, thank you for coming out. And yeah, you've should have came for me either way, but you know, you missed some drama and all that stuff. I mean, it's complicated, but hey, anything can happen, Night Purple. Anything can happen. Anything what's going on to Alex Jones Clone, Bob Tom, Selexa, hey Selexa, Chief Sombrero, Cody Bunny, Dark Maiden, hey Dark Maiden, Dr. Brisso, Edgar, Finish Poner, King Dam, Kenny is here. It's going on to Mugen Fanatic 2017, Pinkie Pie Fox, Troll Lights Burgess, I Am Ron, Meowth Rocket, Pink Water, and Roy Undershort Bus. And of course we got Arthur, Abby, Spaghetti, yay, yay, Spaghetti. Andrew Blake just came in. Hey, Andrew Blake. He just joined in right on time. Oh yeah. But of course not the right time when Ghost rage quit and all that. No, it's just that was just that's just something that just happened. Alright, have a good night to you, Chris Jaros. Hopefully Ghost will be in a better mood. I do hope so, and I do hope it's just him just having a bad day today on this 2-year anniversary. I mean, this should have been the most we should have been pottering. I can't say it right. Ugh. I'm not in the speaking mood tonight, guys. Pottering there. Ugh. Still can't say it because I have had a long day at work today. Ugh. Hey, Date Equal. You just missed everything. The show has ended. The show may be canceled. And of course, you can thank the people over the TCR Discord chat. And of course, the Gabs. Shout outs for the ending of that. And of course, if you really want to know that, just look back up during this feed. Or, you know, just happened. But, you know, Rage Quit happens. Got a party. Yeah, party. We would have a party today. We would have party. We would have cake. We would have cupcakes. We would have cookies. We would have ice creams. We would have everything today. We would have celebrated 2 years. 2 years. 2 years of Ghost returning on the True Capitalist Radio. We could have celebrated it all today. But instead, that turned out to be the most worst case scenario. Of course, that downloaded everybody, and of course, it pretty much made Ghost the most unstable person tonight. So of course, he wasn't too happy about it, and you got what you got at the very end. Rage Quitter. So, man, just take out the weed. We should bring out the weed. Bring it out the weed. Man, do some cocaine, some cocaine, and have some of that good old heroin and stick it into the body. Maybe you get some high. You get high tonight. We all will get ahead. Maybe we'll all be drinking some alcohol too while we at it. It would be totally legit. It would totally be legit. Anyways, oh boy. I don't know what else to say anymore. I guess I'm already at my limit here to say it. I already said as much everything for tonight, guys. Even though Ghost is not conducting a broadcast or anything, it still saddens me to really see Ghost to really just end the show, yeah, abruptly. Like, this is the second time in a row, the second time, yeah, second time in a row on a Wednesday that he just abruptly ends. It's kind of sucks. Hey, what's going on, Bonkers Monkey? I see you coming in. I do hope that, of course, he is not. This is not the end for him, and you know, it would be the worst case scenario if he ever does. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this will win for the trolls and would win for everybody who hates Ghost. But you know, as me and anybody who really cares for Ghost, I mean, I would like to see and just hear his voice more and him to lead us to a future. And that's where we're going to be want to is have us and have ourselves a future. And I do hope that tonight, whatever it goes, he's not in a good mood and all, but I do hope it's just just this one night, just not a very good mood, and he'll sure return on Baller Friday, of this Friday, of course, if the time you actually listen to this. So I do hope he does, but it's just it's whatever he does. He can do whatever. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here right now. Once again, I'm heading over to the BN Theater for some post streams. So if you guys want to see some post streams over there at the BN Theater, all you do is click on that this BN Theater link on the descriptions right below. If you're in the side tube, just stay put. It's coming up next. But of course, I'm just speaking to the people over the YouTube. That if you guys want to come out for some post streaming, I'll still continue on streaming. But of course, I'll be doing on the other stream. Or yeah, I'm doing on the other stream on the other side, of course. So YouTube is pretty much going to be stopped from this end tracks. Even though I'm going to cut like 30 minutes before his show ends. But I do want to say thank you all for coming out tonight. And yeah, this show has been officially ruined. And it's kind of sucks that, of course, it came on at a bad time, wrong time for him to rage quit, especially on the sound of Wednesday. All the the bombings that happened today. Or actually, the bomber pretty much died, and sucks for him. But hey, at least that's one idiot out of this world. So of course we won't see nothing like for him, except for anybody who does a copycat. Then of course that could be another factor that could happen, but I highly doubt it, because to make a bomb, yeah, like Ghost said, you're gonna need to have a lot of experience on all that science work and all that, because it is not easy to make. So yeah, so hopefully things should be settling down in Austin, all around here, so everything should be going back to normal. But like I said, for Ghost, we'll just see what happens to him. So hopefully once again we'll see him back here this Friday for the Baller Friday. If not, then I'll see you guys back here whenever he returns. And whenever he returns, I'll sure to be here, and I'll sure to be notified you when the next broadcast happens. Always make sure to follow his Gab account. Politics Goes to his Gab account. Make sure to follow him, and also keep an eye on it. I also will keep an eye on here and repost, and make sure you guys will get the 415. And not only that, if you subscribe to his Gab account, you'll be especially invited to the TCR Discord chat room, in which I am there, and it is more active when Ghost doesn't appear from time to time to go in there. Hopefully he'll be there tonight, like he said, and he would. But if you want to hang out with us, hang out with Ghost and everybody else in that chat room, well, all you do is just subscribe to Ghost and just send your Discord name onto his private messages, and of course you'll be linked to the Discord invite, and of course the invite is timed and it's a one-time use. So hopefully when you accept, you're instantly there, and hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, then I'll just see you guys on the next stream. So good night to all. Once again, this was a Rage Quit TCR broadcast stream. You have witnessed and watched, and I am your relay host, your BN King, signing off, and thanking once again to everybody for coming out tonight. And of course, you can if anything has been missed, you can always look back, and of course, you can always count on me to relay the relays anytime. So when it happens, you'll know when it happens. And now, I'm going to be off right now. I'm going to go towards the BN Theater chat room, or the BN Theater, and I'll see you guys on our next TCR broadcast. And once again, happy 2-year anniversary, Ghost. And thank you for everything. And thank you, everybody, for another night right here on the BN. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.